And welcome to Powering Virginia. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Nall. If you're interested in paying less at the pump, trade 4 wheels for 2 and then cut gas out of the equation and plug into a new trend. We'll show you the steps of converting a gas-powered motorcycle engine to electric and the process of making it legally road ready. And if you'd like to take a break from the watering and on the lawn and garden, take a cue from Mother Nature's own backyard in Virginia and start planting natives. We'll explain what this means and offer up flowering natives that are anything but ho-hum. Also, put away that wallet and clear out outdated electronics. We'll find out how you can e-recycle them for free. And while you're at it, you're also creating green jobs. Now we'll send it to photojournalist Stacy Sacra, who's ready and getting started on electric motorcycle conversion.
Welcome to Powering Virginia, and welcome to pretty much any garage USA. You know, the ones with the cars and the lawnmowers and the motorcycles, and even this motorcycle. Now you may ask yourself, what's different about this motorcycle from these guys? And the answer is really right now, not much. But this is the Tom McGrath Motorcycle Law Group EV project, and we're going to convert this 1987 Yamaha FZR 1000 to all electric power. The first thing to understand is that you can convert almost any vehicle, including cars, to electric power. We chose to convert a motorcycle because it's a pretty affordable project at about $3,000, and plus we think it gives the easiest way to show how the conversion's actually done. So to show you what we need to do, once we get the motor and transmission out of this motorcycle, we will fabricate a battery box. In that battery box, we'll put our 6 Exide Technologies deep cycle batteries. As for the motor, we called up D&D Motors of Syracuse, New York. They make some of the best electric motors in the industry, and they recommended this D&D 72-volt drive motor. It produces over 8 horsepower at 4,300 RPMs. They also recommended this all-tracks controller. The controller is just what it says. It controls everything. It's the brains of the entire system. Though this diagram shows a 48-volt system, we decided on a 72-volt system, mainly for performance reasons, but the layout's the same. And basically it's just this simple. We wire our 6 Exide 12-volt batteries in series to produce 72 volts. The batteries are then wired into the controller, which has a throttle control, and that sends current to the motor, which drives the rear wheel. A standard motorcycle normally runs about a 45 to a 48-tooth rear sprocket. Sprocket Specialists of California sent us a 72-tooth rear sprocket. We think this will provide a nice top end and speed and sufficient range. Once we have everything wired up, we'll be installing Michelin's newest design and the ultimate sport touring tire, the Pilot Road 3. The driving force behind this project is to show that your daily commute can be done without ever using gas or oil again. With that said, to be legal on the highways, there are things to think about, like registering with the DMV and who's going to insure it.
Go on our website or come by one of our offices and get a form, of course, called a VSA 22, which is an application for an assigned VIN, or vehicle identification number. That requests an inspection with one of our law enforcement services agent. They inspect the vehicle, they verify that it has been converted, they assign a new VIN to it, and they also create the VIN plate and screw it into the vehicle.
If you modify the frame of the bike in any significant way, companies are going to typically charge about a 50% surcharge. So that's where it could get a little expensive. So keep the frame stock, keep the state assigned VIN, and find an independent agent to shop around for you. You shouldn't have any problems with it.
Now, as soon as we're done here tonight, my friend Kevin, who owns this garage, and I, we're going to tear the motor and the transmission out of this thing and start fabricating the battery box for it, and hopefully get it wired up over the next 4 to 6 weeks and get it down to Virginia International Raceway for some testing. Sonny Naylor is going to give it a beautiful paint scheme, and you'll be able to follow the entire conversion. We'll be posting progress reports at WTVR.com/PoweringVirginia, and we'll also have a completed project report later this fall.
All right, Stacy, looking forward to having that one road ready. We'll stay tuned for the tips.